Well, my jellyfighters, my name is Jim, and this is your Daily Brogue for the 9th of February, 2026. Ooh, that is a big lake at the start of the dungeon. It's a pretty good feature, actually. Okay. How do I feel? I feel a little trepidatious. So I let my students, now, the first test is tomorrow. Previously, I let my students have their own notes, which worked okay. I mean, it did something that I wanted it to do. This time I did not let them use their own notes because they screwed it up last time. Basically, somebody got a somebody got the version of a test and everybody put it in their notes. So that's that's me. Well, it's an old version of the test. Uh, I thought it was long enough for that not to show up, but it was. Turns out one of the tutors in the tutoring center was using it, and somebody said, "Put the old tests in the notes." Well, actually, I don't think they did because I don't think they said that because the tutors had been really good students, right? So they were people that didn't need to use those kinds of strategies, the ones that had been from my class. But we still ended up with those problems. So I'm assuming those strategies came from some of the students. Um, they figured out that it was a good use. A song of nails and slate. Okay. Let's see. Time, strength, good. Okay, so I don't need that leather armor anymore, so I can do this. Uh, I mean, they can still write things in the margins. And I encourage them to. I mean, it's their book, and what I say and what the book says aren't exactly the same. Uh, oops, that was over here. Okay, so this is the series one, but there's nothing in there but need. So, anyways, I'm worried about the scores. usually worry about the scores. I don't want the scores to be too low. Don't want the scores to be too high. And this is all reasonably crappy, but I'm glad I used the detect magic because I would rather not have those three sets of armor that I don't know if they're good or not. Still, getting a +2 lightning is a 2/2 lightning, a crappy lightning. Um, all the lightning did count sparkler. It is a ranged weapon, so it's got a chance of being good in the long run. Okay, that tells me there is definitely a secret door around here somewhere. Oh, this is the last place I actually counted it. Doubt it's right here. There it is. See, I should have seen that because I hit the key enough in this spot. Very good light, but I just need to get the L lefty. And okay, the Goblin Conjurer has limited mail. I just don't know if the banded mail is any good. Well, the banded mail I had is average, unenchanted. Don't write home about your banded mail. I don't know if this Conjurer's banded mail is any good. Find the way down? No. Okay. Oh, quick. No. All right. Let's detect the magic. Oh, crap. G drop. 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 So now I'm just worried about how they'll do. I mean, they have a practice test, but um, what I've seen is that it feels like when you give students a practice test, what they expect is the real test to be like the practice test with maybe some different numbers. I think that that might even be how they do it in school. I don't know. I mean, that sounds crazy, obviously, but that's how they treat the practice test. The practice test should, in their minds, should be an accurate representation of exactly what they need to know, rather than just a way of looking at the test. Because yeah, you know, you can't ask everything on a test, right? It's a physics test. You get two questions, right? We talked for something like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I'm not going to ask two questions that test exactly the same thing, whatever that means. Okay. Hallucinations can be deadly. Very weak build for depth 6. As long as I have a weak depth 6, it's fine. I do not. Okay. That was luck because I use tested a scroll. I mean, I knew the scroll was good. but it happened to be recharging, which is exactly what I needed. Definitely missed a room. Oh no, it's a corridor. Completely useless corridor. You know, a secret place where somebody can go look out at the lava. Okay, this is good-ish. Okay, so that's not my favorite. Uh, oh crap. Okay, row R. It's not the spot. Crappity crap crap. Mhm. Maybe that's chanting, chant up mace. And okay. Let's see here. Right, so we'll have to play this game. Drop the spider on its head. Get an enchantment. Just tell me how, or conjuration, excuse me. So flood, 3. Okay, so this is an average enchantment. That's good. For conjuration, and we will let the little blades do their work. They're very efficient. Now these dudes, these guys are in good shape. All right. Mhm. No. Yay. Did I follow the SOP right here? No, I did not. You staff, me staff. That was the same spider. There's a lot in the why I don't like the maze. Really bad for that situation. How am I doing? Okay. Right. So why did I go next to the wrath? Because the wrath would um, completely destroy those things. Um, but if I'm next to it, then the wrath will keep attacking me, and the little blades will get, their 8 shots in. I guess 7 if I've got the wrath surrounded, right? And then all of a sudden it's speed. It doesn't help him so much. What am I looking at? 7 more items. Murphy in the bog. Well, it was out. No. I think this armor is protected. Cheating. May. Punching acid mounds is not a great way to kill them, but that's the way we've got. 6 items. 2 goodies. Oh, that's one way down. Like, that's exactly what I needed. You're right. I didn't find any food. I did find a magic axe and a magic broadsword. Scroll of underwhelming odds. Hard. E. B. That was more food. Okay, let's. Hopefully, this is still one recording. Let's see. Where am I? What am I doing? Okay, I came here, been eating breakfast. Okay, there was some stuff here. I tossed something at them. I probably could have gotten away down here. I don't know what it actually looked like to me. Tried to get up here. It wasn't going to work, so I teleported. And I've been playing in this little region. And now, oh, crap, crap, crap. Hey. It's probably enough for the. Okay, those guys killed him. Killed that. Destroyed the whatchamacallit. What did I find? An unknown good scroll. Yeah, I suspect these guys moved up here and had a field day. whatever else those. Plus 3, so quite good. Sanctuary. Okay. Just about none, and fall down stairs. Very nice. That is weird. I have not found an identify, I think, because I've been waiting to identify that. Mhm. For the life, do have a telepathy, so I will check this one out. More confusion. So that does not get me across the thing. Okay. This good dump. Okay. These guys. The crap out of this. Mhm. Mhm. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. My N. Okay, that's actually almost the level. So I don't think there's anything here worth playing with. Let's see. And I died. Yeah. Had a couple leftover things, didn't ever get a lightning. I got myself royal. Probably that axe is the best. Maybe the broadsword would have been fine. That would cause a lot of damage.